Lalalajpatrai birth anniversary. All you need to know. Lalalajpatrai, a prominent figure in the Indian independence movement, was born on January 28, 1865, in Dudike, Punjab, India. He is widely regarded as one of the foremost leaders of the Indian National Congress and played a crucial role in shaping the country's struggle for freedom from British rule. Rai received his education in Lahore and later became a lawyer. He actively participated in various social reform movements and was a strong advocate for the rights of peasants and workers. He was also a staunch supporter of women's rights and education and worked tirelessly to promote these causes. In the political arena, Rai emerged as a charismatic leader and orator. He joined the Indian National Congress in 1888 and quickly rose through the ranks. He became the president of the Congress in 1920 and led the party during a critical period of the independence movement. Rai was a strong proponent of self-rule for India and advocated for peaceful resistance against British rule. He played a pivotal role in organizing the non-cooperation movement in 1920, which aimed to boycott British goods and institutions. Rai's unwavering commitment to the cause of Indian independence earned him the title of Punjab Kesari, Lion of Punjab. Tragically, Rai passed away on November 17, 1928, following injuries sustained during a Lathi charge by the British police during a protest in Lahore. His death sparked widespread outrage and further intensified the Indian independence movement. To shape the political policy of India to gain independence, he also practiced journalism and was a regular contributor to several newspapers, including the Tribune. He was also associated with the management of Punjab National Bank and Lakshmi Insurance Company in their early stages in 1894. Lajpatrai was a heavyweight veteran leader of the Indian nationalist movement, led by the Indian National Congress, Hindu reform movements, and Arya Samaj, who inspired young men of his generation. In 1926, Lalalajpatrai established RK Trust in the memory of his father Sri Radhakrishnan. In 1956, RK Trust established Lalalajpatrai Memorial College in Jagraon. If I had the power to influence Indian journals, I would have the following headlines printed in bold letters on the first page: milk for the infants, food for the adults, and education for all. The government which attacks its own innocent subjects has no claim to be called a civilized government. Bear in mind, such a government does not survive long. I declare that the blows struck at me will be the last nails in the coffin of the British rule in India. The shots that hit me are the last nails to the coffin of British rule in India. Defeat and failure are sometimes necessary steps of victory. A person should be courageous and honest in worshiping the truth, without being concerned about receiving worldly benefits. Morality requires that we should take to the work of elevating the depressed classes out of a sheer sense of justice and humanity, regardless of any outside considerations. The process of building a nation is a moral process. You cannot engage in work of this kind with success by practicing duplicity. The attempt to fulfill the objective by peaceful means with full devotion and honesty is called nonviolence. No nation was worthy of any political status if it could not distinguish between begging political rights and claiming them. The correct thing for us to do is to strive for a democratic Raj in which the Hindus, the Muslims, and the other communities may participate as Indians and not as followers of any particular religion. What we aim at is not the merging or the absorption of the one into the other, but the integration of all into one whole, without in any way injuring or lessening each group individually. Defeat and failure are sometimes necessary steps of victory. I always believed that my silence on several topics will be an advantage in the long run. His legacy lives on through the countless people who continue to fight for the rights of the Indian people and for Indian independence. Lalalajpatrai will always be remembered as a true leader and a symbol of resistance against British rule. Lajpat Rai's words still ring true. The nation is greater than the individual. Service of the nation is the supreme duty of the individual. He will always be remembered as a true patriot who sacrificed his life for the freedom of his country. Thank you for joining us on Ahem Quotes today. If you enjoyed today's Ahem moment, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. Let's continue uplifting each other one Ahem at a time. Until next time, stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay Ahemazing.